What's happening, everybody? I'm Grillmaster. Welcome back to more Gold Rush, and I did 4 more full system cleanouts. And it's almost midnight. I slowed it down to 1 speed so we can see if we can get another one done before the end of the day. 0 magnetite. So the ones in here right now are going to be the crappiest one. And the other video hasn't even gone up yet. So I'm recording this afterwards. I've been enjoying this too much. It goes so much faster with the system I have now. Of the excavator into the dump truck, not the excavator, the front end loader into there, dump one, go back down, dump a second, or wait and run the whole system through. And actually, what I do is I wait till this is below 50% and then do it. Just stop it so I can have the system keep going. Is this not on? Oh man. Whatever. I don't care. I can have all these go at once. But if you're seeing this, it's because you guys wanted to have all the cleanouts in there. Otherwise, I'm cutting this part out. But yeah, I don't know yet. So I'm gonna record it just in case. Okay, so this is. I can do one more. Let's toss you over here for now. Oh wait, you know what? Yeah, I want to keep this going. This will work. I'm starting with the worst first because I feel like it's going to be just the nicest to deal with. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot those are the other buckets from when I threw them out there earlier. And it's nighttime because, yeah, I can't waste the time. Like, I need my time to count towards trying to get that money for the end of the year because it's a lot of money and I want to take the smallest loan I possibly can because of the stupid interest rate. Alright, I'm just going to keep tossing them over here as we go. That way we actually have a full stack. Right. Give me the bucket. Dump it in. 0 magnetite total from the whole thing. So it's still nothing in the bucket. I mean, that's the way this has always gone on these ones. Right, and then just toss it over. 1, 2, 3. I can still toss a couple more. Toss 2 more there, and then I toss 5 over there. Or 2 groups of 5 over there as well. Boop. And boop. Aren't running out yet. Oh my god, and all this magnetite. Serious? We've just now gotten over 100? Eesh. Eesh. That makes me not too excited to see what these are going to be. I mean, I've moved into the areas back here on the map. Like, this is where I'm currently digging into. And so I figured the ones on the sides would still be pretty good. I mean, maybe not 14, but they'd still be around there. Like this one over here was 20, but it's actually, I've dug it up. Wait, these are the ones I'm on. Yes, I think this is the one I'm actually digging into right now. Yeah. Okay, so this is the one I'm digging into. This is where the hole started from. And with it being 20 in the middle, it was originally 24, I think. And I figured the rounded would still be pretty good. I don't know, though. All I know is these small mats are definitely not netting us a whole lot right now. This is the last bucket of the small. Then I'll throw in the big ones because I wanted to see the numbers climb really fast after this terrible, terrible climb right now, which is just disappointing. All right. 0 magnetite out of all of those buckets. I mean, it's kind of to be expected, but still. It is sad. Alright. They're doing the big ones. Toss these aside for right now, because I do need 5 over here. Oh, wait. I need to put a bucket down here. Right, and one more. These are all the big ones. 159 gold. Out of all, what, 8 of the buckets there? Oh, this is a good start. Right off the bat, 43% of the bucket. Alright, and then these are the better ones. I don't know, I guess I'll probably go with those next. I mean, I could have... Oh my god, yeah, look at the numbers now. Numbers now are so much better. I'm gonna keep this one going again. Have one giant chunk of all of them at the end. Be very satisfying. Kind of bring all these and just kind of start setting them right here. See, this is why I didn't want to do this. Then I'm going to get him confused as to what buckets are what. I'll see you over here. 4,500 magnetite again. This is where all the gold's at. Gold's right there. Alright, move you over here. What we got? Last bucket. 4,200. Okay. It's not the best, that's for sure. Ah, alright. I'm a little sad. That would be a lot higher than that. We're dumping all this stuff in, and then we'll let all that gold go through. I mean, we're still... Gold-wise, it's not bad. We're over 1,000. Not going up, I feel, as much as it did the last time, though. It is weird to me. I don't understand how the mechanics work on the surrounding areas. Like, I definitely don't feel like I'm in a vein. Oh, but I gotta wait. I want to see what the total is. 1,289 in 4 of those, in those 4 buckets. Compared to the 100 little tiny amount we had before. My god. And 2 of these buckets didn't get very full, and I'm not 100% sure why. Like, they are very, very, like, half full almost. 97 gold. I mean, out of the shakers, that's not terrible. I actually don't know what the lowest is we've had on the shakers. Keep calling it that. Duplex jigs. Which, that was an expensive fix, all those. Placing all of those, and then the engine, too. Oh, no! No! Oh, God, I just wasted a bucket. I am so... I haven't screwed up on that in so long. At least it wasn't on, like, a really good bucket like one of these. Right, well, give me this. Into there. We're not gonna have enough magnetite for an upgrade this time. There's no way. Unless these ones end up netting an insane amount, but I don't think so. It's all 100%. Wait. I have more. I didn't unload the truck fully. I was thinking, wait, this doesn't seem like it should be all of them. I feel like there's more. There is more. Then take them all out. Alright, put you in here. Wait, what's in here still? Yeah, I took out the crappy moss mats, just left everything else. I always keep them in the groups, because it's always like 2, 3, and 4. Well, I mean, this isn't bad magnetite, so this isn't bad gold either. I mean, it adds up. When there's 4 buckets and they're all 98, that adds up. I mean, the first bucket gives us how much, and then compared to that, yeah, it's not a bad amount at all. Oh, God, again. Ah, I feel like that's getting worse now. I need an auto like bucket putter in thing. I don't know. A bucket sorter is what I was thinking, but that doesn't make. I guess maybe 88 gold. Ugh, that one's not so good. All right, back down you go. We're at 17% magnetite bucket. I'm satisfied with that. I mean, it's like, what? 100,000, I think, for the good one I want to get now. Or 175 or something for the next one. 80 gold. All the buckets, no! They're starting to free. I think it's the buckets and the shadows combined. What do I need to do? I think I just need to lower my shadows. There's a lot of buckets, though. I can't help it. I like doing a lot of these in a row. It's like, it's just that much more. You into here. Oh, well, meh, whatever. It's all the same type of thing. It's all the shaker. Last one? No, then there's on the car. Never mind. I mean, these are obviously the newest ones, so these are the furthest back ones. These ones I imagine would be better of what we can, like, what we've gotten so far, what we've gotten to. But I don't know if I was trying to dig out the wall. I know there was some of that was digging out the walls on the side. I wish it wasn't so far away, or I'd run over there, but it's way over there. I want to keep this thing flowing. Because there's so many buckets to work through. We have 1 hour. Which, I mean, we're going to get this done. It's an hour in real life, so... enough time. And I mean, if I could clear this entire thing. I was thinking about it. If I could clear this entire thing before winter, I feel. At the rate I'm going now. If I had it at 1x speed the entire time. Because that would be 24 hours for a full day in the game. And in 24 hours, I feel like I could get an insane amount done on that. Like, this pattern I have going right now is insane. I can almost get to the point that I get back, and one time I came back, I saw that still counting down. I had my system going in such a speed of going through. Right, I'm just going to start throwing you back on the truck. Oh, I can't, because I have other things on. Right. That's not a lot of magnetite. It's not a lot of magnetite at all. That was the worst one so far, other than the zeros. Okay, we have a full gold bar now, too. That's $91,000. And this is what I was thinking, too. Like, if you actually had it at 12 times, what I was getting then, I mean, it would only be... You could only take a loan of a max amount anyways, because that was as fast as I could go with what I had. You'd have to have more of a production. I don't know why I threw that over there, because I was doing math in my head. Right, last one of all of these, and then we're done with those, and it's on to the best... you know what? I could say that it could be the best gold, because if it's sorted by per thing, it could be more than the other bucket, right? Maybe? I don't know. It's an estimation. Right. I mean, that's the thing I don't get. Like, is it actually based on how... They're all 100%, but you can see the different sizes. I don't know if it's based on... What is based on exactly? I'm intrigued to know. Just like the dirt. You dig up the dirt. Like this, it has all the things that Hydroneer I enjoyed, which I played first. That's the one I based this game off of, basically. And the way that worked was just the deeper you go. I mean, here you can see on the gold map where everything is. And like what level you need to get down to for certain amounts. 617 for that giant chunk I had. Okay, 1887? Not terrible. And then here we go. What am I doing? Up here. Good God. It's really late at night, I should say, right now. It's really late at night, and watching my kids all day today. Like, my wife was gone the entire day. Chaos. It was just nothing but chaos because of the sugar and food insane from yesterday, Thanksgiving. So my brain is tired, but not tired. And I really wanted to do this since I finally got enough to do a clean out. Right. There must have been an 88% in there somewhere. I don't know exactly what happened there. Okay, so, oh, whoops. So all the gold that's going to come out of this one is going to be for just one. And I want to see how much it's going to be total. I'm wondering what it is actually compared to the other. Right. 253, so it is still less than the bucket. Like the one solid bucket. But it's not terrible? And I mean, I don't know which one that was either, which grouping. That was the most recent grouping, so I guess the most recent grouping was pretty bad. Ah, disappointing. Alright, well, I'm just gonna do all these. Keep going through them all. See what we get. Oh, it didn't finish. Oh well, I don't even care if it stacks up or not. What? And this is literally the last? Oh god, we really didn't get that much gold this time. This is disappointing compared to the last one. Alright, toss you over there. 60%. I don't know. I don't know. We're definitely... I'm hoping we're gonna get enough for 2 bars. Come on. I mean, I do have a lot of these things to still go through, but... Not climbing like I'd hoped. Not climbing like I'd hoped at all. Right. I'm gonna see. I should be able to get through all the rest of these with 1 solid gold. So I'll see you in a second when this. I screwed up the timing of it. Yep, I screwed it up. These are the last buckets in here right now. Ooh. That was 938, 908. I already forgot it because I see too many other numbers I'm focusing on. But that's all of the buckets. This is just the empty bucket, right? Yeah. I'm not even going to take the magnetite bucket this time with me because I know it's not enough. 187 for 1 bucket, though. 2 more buckets left. We do have enough for 2 gold bars. So we're at least going to break... Yeah, because it's actually a lot less. I was trying to think of, wait, what about the waste? Well, we lowered the waste last time. Alright. Probably will end up breaking enough to make it into a 3rd. Very small bar. I mean, it is into it, but I don't even... it's a matter of, is it worth making? I want to get this done before midnight, so we have all the taxes already come out, so I at least know what to do. Then I have to wait. It's going to take time to actually make it. Alright, and this is all done? Yeah. Stop you for now. I mean, worst case scenario, I take this out and put another bucket in if it ends up getting full, so I'm not worried about that. 495. Alright, so we do have enough. I just want to know if we're going to break 200,000 again. That's just satisfying to see. Like, having that much, like, I got that much money at one time. Very satisfying. Gotta go turn off all my lights and then go to town. So I will see you when I've made up the gold bars. So, I'm making 77.8 bars each time now. Ounce. 93. Ooh, stock went up again. No? Why is it... I feel like that's a little bit more than it was before. Maybe not. I mean, technically it's the same day. So, if it's by day. 1 day? Oh, so this is overall throughout the day. Interesting. Okay. But we have $516,000 right now. So, hey, almost half of this. Lease. No, God, I don't mean to keep leasing. I want to go to loans. So, I can say total due daily payment, $168,000. I think I could probably do something like this. This would probably be doable, and I won't have to fret about, like, because I won't be paying taxes. So I think $207,000 a day won't be a problem. But that's $430,000. So I'm still going to, I mean, I could do more on this so I can make the payment less. But just, I hate this interest rate. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It's so terrible. I mean, it would be 123, so I could go up even higher. I could technically buy the place right now if I got... Wait, what the frick? We can go even higher than we could... Is it based off how much money I actually have already to get the loan? Because that's a lot more... The last time it was only 600,000 or something. 1.2? I mean, it's the only reason I don't want to get the place beforehand. I mean, A, we're gonna have to pay taxes. The taxes are gonna be like $100,000, I swear. It's gonna be a lot. I already feel it. And I'm in 12 times right now because of the... It takes 7 minutes. You put it in real time, it's an actual 7 minutes. But I also wanted to get to midnight because I want to see what the taxes are. Part of me does want to buy these things so I can stop renting them. I feel like at this point I've already wasted more money in not buying them. Oh my god, 117,000. It's still going down. It is also cheaper because I got more of the journal. I went around the map and I got a whole bunch more of these. So I have like, I think it was this area I covered basically. I went down through as much of this area as I could. This is all blocked off, can't go there. But I did kind of search through here, found a bunch more pages, and I found 2 more pumpkins. Or 1 more pumpkin. 1 more pumpkin. We found the one at the gas station you guys told me about, and the one at the lumber mill. There's 1 more somewhere else. I haven't searched really up here too much, so I don't know. But yeah, I guess Alright, $124,000 in taxes. Plus 9,500. So just round that up to 10,000. And we got 7 more days left to winter time. And then there's a couple days in winter I can still do stuff. So basically, let's just say 9 more days. So that's going to be $90,000. In that time period, like, I will spend $90,000 and I can buy this for now $114,000. This is $117,000. So yeah, 100% buying this. Oh, you 94,000. This is less than 100,000. I mean, yes. Order. All right, now I got to go back in. I mean, I want to do this anyways. I was thinking about this. So the shaker. Send this back. Send this one there. Oh no! Wait. I lied. This back. This is the one. Oh, but I don't know which one's gonna be which. Whatever. I'm gonna need them both. No, I'm not. I don't know how to do this. Move this over here. Okay, so I can go put this one away because that's the one I just bought. The bad one. And I don't have enough. I can actually, I was thinking about this anyways. I'm not going to use, no, I'm still going to use the excavator. I don't know. This is confusing. Don't do anything. I'm just going to go put the thing on, put them on there. I'm just going to go sell them right now. Alright, so I've never taken anything off like this. I've never taken a part off because I bought all my parts. Except for this one because it was just too much. So now comes the fun part of, I'm in digging controls. No, that's what I was afraid of. But it's fine. I got what I needed. Okay, I hope this is close enough. We'll find out. Boop. Shaker and dump truck. Okay, so something I want to know before I sell them. I was going to do this over there, but and I decided against it because I don't know. I didn't want to do it there. It doesn't work. I had to pay for this. This was freaking $3,000. I am going to strip every part off of this thing and then see if I can sell it. I think it's only like one on each side, so that's not bad. But I'm going to rip every single part off this thing. Well, let's first... Okay, I took one part off. Can I do it? Yep, it's not charging me anything. I can still get rid of them. So I'm going to take every part off. Because, oh my god, these things are flipping expensive. Alright, so I don't want to sell the steel cables, but I do want to sell these. Boom. Yes. I no longer have anything that is rented other than the land itself. And that's fine. We're at 172,000. I mean, how much I got today alone? Yesterday? I guess no, it was the past 2 days is what was the last video in this one. Like we're good. We're doing great. I'm gonna go send those things here. Well, gas is finally at 6%, so we have to just spend a bunch of money on gas again, so there goes 25k. That's fine. This thing lasts for... Wait, what? Oh, no. No, it's not delivered till tomorrow. Oh, that sucks. It's already at midnight. Dang it, I should have ordered that earlier. I didn't even realize it. I mean, I knew, but I had forgotten. That's going to be a problem. Because I'm afraid it's going to run out filling up this. Definitely not going to fill up the tank. Maybe. It's definitely not going to fill up the tank. You'll probably get enough that I could probably get through today, maybe, with the front-end loader if it's filled up a lot. Oh my god, it's so flippin' pitch black at night. I wish I could actually turn up the brightness. Because that would make it so I could actually see. You can see the hole over there? Like, look how bright that is. I gotta put this shaker in. So we have 2 things I gotta do, but I now own everything other than the land. These are mine. And it's reset everything too. Alright, and just like that, it snapped into place super easy. And now we can come down here. This is fun to drive in here. A, I can actually see at nighttime. And B, like this twist right here when I'm coming in, I sometimes take it too hot and the whole thing flips over. But it's when I'm coming in, so it doesn't matter. I just park myself like so, get out, and then the routine begins of just basically, if I can do it correctly, which swear to God every time I record, not so much. Turn my lights on, which I don't really need them on. I forgot to turn the other one off. Basically, kind of just charge the wall, get a bunch up there. That way I can kind of stay up in the air, swing around, come back. Oh, I overshot it. Yeah. See, this is what I mean. Like when I trying to think at the same time, or trying to speak, same time of trying to do all this action. I don't do it quite as well. But yeah, basically just sit here and just do this back and forth. And then once it gets to a certain point, then I have to lower it, which takes a second longer. But honestly, it just rinse and repeat. 12% each time, not a problem. And then yeah, it's really fast to fill up a dump truck, then go drop it off over there and come back. So like this is what I mean. Like I feel like in a 24-hour time period, I could actually clear this entire thing. I don't know for certain, but I feel like you could. Because using the excavator, it just didn't move it fast. I don't know. I guess it really does just depend on what you're doing too, because I have to keep moving the dump truck to different areas. And the places that I'm shooting for right now are, I think here, toggle square. Yeah, we're in one of them. Oh, that's why I haven't been. I thought I got the whole square. I've hardly touched the square. Kind of just roll into that, barely picked it up. But yeah, the amount of gold here should be significantly better. So this should be a good one, at least that square. Hoping the other ones around it will do. So I'm going to try to focus, I guess, more here. I haven't had the square turned on when I've been digging. So I haven't been focusing too much on this, but I think that spot right there I just hit is the best place to get. It looked like it was the middle, I think. Raise it up a little bit. But yeah, I can't get too much of an angle or it doesn't work. Oh god, and then when I start doing that, it literally one screw up, and then from that one screw up, everything just kind of starts to spiral out of control on me trying to like control this thing in general. Yep, it's been a lot of doing this and just watching something at the same time. So my brain just gets on this repetitive nature of just going through it, not a problem. Unfortunately, it gets to the repetitive nature of there has been twice where I didn't quite realize until I did probably a full dump truck through the system up there that it was already full to 100%, so I wasted like 25% of an entire process. It was pretty awful. I didn't even think about it at the time of reloading. I should have just reloaded probably to the last autosave. But yeah, didn't even think about it until I was down here like, oh wait, oh crap. Saying up in the top left corner. They're full, I need to get up there, and it was too late. I already gone through the entire dump truck. But yeah, I was just too engrossed in what I was watching. But yeah, I'll see you in a bit. It's nighttime. I have a full thing ready to clean out, but I'm gonna do something different. It takes so long for this whole process. We're just gonna buy another one of these, and this one on sale. So how much is it right now? Just said that it went. Oh, it's a part for it, isn't it? I just saw 28% off, and I was like, ooh, I'll buy it if there's a sale on it, then I'll 100% buy it. But I think one of these? No, it just told me it was on sale. When I looked before, this is exactly how much it cost. I don't understand. Whatever. And well, I'm gonna add it there. Let's see. Maybe it'll change the price there. Add. I'm not buying it if it's not on sale because I don't feel I need it. It just makes a less bucket. Somebody said they tested it. No, it's not on sale, so no. Somebody said they tested it and it's save and load. and did like the 2 just hand bucket and then everything else, and it was exactly the same. So I just don't care enough for $28,000. These ones are cheap. I don't care about getting extras of these. These are cheap, and I did actually buy some cables and extra stuff too. So I do have that. I have extra. I like having extras. I just reloaded too, so I have to redo all my cameras. But was this on the whole time? Ooh. Oh, my fuel should be back. We should be fine. Oh god, I don't have a lot of gas left. But yeah, I have 4 full cleanouts. I went around the whole map, so there's a whole bunch of stuff that's happened. So if we go to our journal, I went around the whole map, and I have almost every single thing in this done now. I'm missing Rivertown because I don't know where that is. Pine Valley, which is one of the places. Nighthawk Parcel, which is also one of the places. So all that's left is places I'm pretty sure that I just don't have access to. There's Rivertown. Oh, Rivertown is an actual. That's why I can't get to that one. Never mind. Rivertown, Nighthawk, and Pine Valley. 3 I can't get, but we have all the rest of them. So I'm done with this. I don't know about the golden pumpkins, because I found all the golden pumpkins as far as I know. I found, I think, 4 of them, and we found the 5th one, which was part of the, which is what gave me this thing for the car, which, by the way, I don't know what happened to it. I found something on the side of the road. I don't know what it was. I just said I could push E on it, and I grabbed it. I don't even know what it was at first. But apparently it's the hood of this car. So now the hood of my car is different. So originally there was 2 crossbones on it, but this is what it is now. Can I park under here? There we go. Yeah, so it's like this, I don't know, hot rod style thing going on now. I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. Not what I was expecting. I'm hoping that all that bonus from all those things will be good, and I'm also kind of hoping that if there was a gold bar or something I got for the finding all of the golden pumpkins, it's just gonna show up when I go to sell things, because I never got a gold bar when I got them, and if it just appeared, it's on the ground somewhere, and I don't know where. So I don't know. I don't know. Actually, I want to say there was like 5 pumpkins, and that's not including the other ones. All right, whatever. Gonna go and turn the lights on real quick so we can actually see, because otherwise this is too dark. I don't have any buckets. This is 100% full. There's some in here. This is 100% full. Oh, I thought I had one more. I would have had one more, but my flippin', I hit the wall with back-end loader, and it decided it wanted to become a pinball and go crazy. Then it hit this thing, and this thing emptied itself. It was 100% full. I was just trying to get that last one. This thing emptied itself and went all the way back over here. The 3rd time that's happened now. So yeah, it's great. I haven't turned it off 6 times either, the entire time. I was hoping to be daytime by now, but it's not gonna. It just is what it is. But I haven't turned it off 6 times the whole time I've been playing, even when I went out searching, because I wanted it to be daytime. And 6 times is great. Like, I'm perfectly fine with this one. It's not super slow. We're still progressing through the season, but it's not like super fast either. So I feel like I can actually get stuff done. I need this. Pop right here. Pretty much have everything laid out. I just have to connect it all up. Right, there we go. Right there. This is easy. Easy fix. Hopefully double the speed at which we can do everything. Right here. Then I just gotta get my water. Which we have enough. This is only, I think, like, when it's all turned on, is not that much. The water is on this side. Oop. Go give it a little bit of extra slack so it doesn't get in the way. My cords are gonna be all over the place, and a pain in the butt to clean up come wintertime. Right, and then you right there. Okay. We have this set up. Oh, that's what I'm missing. That's why I bought buckets. I knew I bought stuff because of a reason, but I don't remember what the reason was. Need a bucket here. And I need a bucket here. I got 3 buckets. I didn't need 3 buckets. I don't know why I got this last one. I just miscounted somehow. That's just extra. I just have an extra bucket. Alright. So, click everything on. Yeah, you're good. Oh, wait. Huh. Oh no! Ah, I forgot one thing. Forgot to order the big cable. At least this one isn't expensive. Let's go to accessories. Give me one of these. Check out. Alright. Actually, you know what? Workers. Waiting. Oh god, we got a lot of people. Shaker, trommel. Shaker. What do you do? What do you do for me? That's the whole thing, is I don't know what they'll do. Wash plants and in vehicles. Fuel usage and wash plant performance. So does it just mean it does it faster, or it gives me more of a reward? I don't know. I'll let it wait. You guys can let me know. It'll really depend. I know it doesn't, like, give you too much extra, so I don't know if it's worth it. I just gotta go get that and hook it up real quick. Alright, so it's all hooked up. Now I can just start running a lot of stuff through all this. Basically just kind of start throwing everything in. But this should hopefully make it a little bit faster. Now while one's going, I can still keep... No, these are my good ones. I want the crappy ones in here. This is what I want to get through. I want to get through all the crappy ones, then I'll get with the good ones. After that, I keep going on this. And then once I'm done with this and I have to sit there and wait like usual, I can just swap it out, basically. These things always suck so bad. I mean, it's at least something, so it's not like the, you know, crappiest thing ever, but it's pretty bad. Alright, I'm just gonna start putting these things over here. 0 magnetite. Yep, that's pretty much what I expect. Alright, dump you in here. Oh, this is gonna be so much nicer. Alright, put you in here. You're done? This one's gonna rack up quick. 0 magnetite. 14 grams of gold. Oof. Oof. It's so bad. Alright, last crappy one. Alright, there you go. Toss that over there. 3,000 magnetite. And this is the good gold, too. I don't understand why it's so bad. Like, it should be really good. I don't care about seeing the exact numbers. And if anything, I'd prefer to see the numbers over gold. Alright, just add you to the mix. This one too. There we go. Boop. 0 grams of magnetite. 453 grams of gold for those 2 buckets. Is that for real? This is by far the crappiest amount of gold I have ever gotten out of there. And this is in the area. Like, as far as the map's concerned, gold map, I cleared these things out, which this was 20s, this was 14s. And I mean, I'm actually already to this one and to this. So, I've cleared all the stuff in between, which I would expect would be 14, just given how this is, you know, how Thane would go, basically. But apparently this is awful. Alright, I meant to put that under there. Did I do that to the other one? No. Alright, just add you into the mix. This is definitely making it faster, though. I have a lot more going through. Alright. 227 grams of gold. Oh, God, it's literally the worst, and these are the good buckets. I don't know why it's so much worse than everything else. Alright, whatever. Let's start adding all this stuff. I don't understand. I really don't. I'm honestly confused as to why it's so bad. It really shouldn't be. Alright, I'm just gonna keep adding these real quick. Go, and I can do one more. One of them wasn't 100% apparently. Yeah, because it didn't come out to 74. I could swear that all these were 100% when I did them. So I don't know what the deal is. This is the worst ones I've ever done. It's super disappointing. Just keep tacking on. I mean, at least magnetite. I don't even the magnetite's not that great. So at least the magnetite's doing pretty good, but no, it's really not. Alright, start stacking stuff in. You? And I've had a few people say that I should time-lapse stuff. The problem with that is the size of the video files. Like, they're rather large. My computer couldn't quite hold that. Because I had thought about the time-lapse before, and quite simply, it just started running it out. Like, it's hours of me digging. So even the time-lapse, I don't know how well it would work, because it is literal hours of me digging. You? Right. You're all done. Yeah, I like this. Now I can just keep going constantly. There's so many more. It's gonna be at least half the time, I feel. Right? Maybe a little bit more than half. Not much. I mean, the gold just keeps racking up because we have both sides going at the same time. I got no problem with that. Oop. Come on. That socket is right in the way. Right, after these are done, then I'll throw all the other ones in. Which are like the shaker things. So I don't expect them to be very high, but... Or at least gonna... Oh my god, this is awful. This is so... And somebody also... I've said it before in like several videos. I'm not getting the drill here. I still have people saying, get the drill here. There's literally no point to get the drill here. I have this giant thing dug. I'm not gonna dig a whole new hole. I'm gonna dig over to these. I'm gonna dig down to these. My plan. That's what's happening. I'm stubborn. And that's how it's going. Alright, this is going in here. Right here. And... Alright, so I think one of them is out now, right? Yeah, this one. So we'll just start throwing all this stuff in here. Boop. Yeah, I'm already almost done with this. This is awesome. This gone. Right, you start filling up the other one too. They both fill up at the same time. Oh god! Oh, that's grams of gold. Oh. I was thinking, wait, what? 122 grams of magnetite. That's literally one of the worst I've ever had. If that was actually out of one of these shaker buckets. Well, I'm just gonna fill them up real quick before. There you go. Oh no. And put that one in there. I don't think this is gonna be enough magnetite either. God, this is 4 cleanouts. This is the most brutal 4 cleanout I've ever had. Oh crap. Nah, it's gonna be even more challenging to do this because I already had an issue trying to remember. We're at 2,400 gold. I have enough for 1 brick of gold. That's 90-something thousand. Say 90-something because depending on stocks, it differs by 1,000. Nope, nope, stop. Oh, it's disappointing. 734 grams of magnetite. 62 grams of gold? This is stupid. Literally dug up friggin' super gold section twice. How are none of these good? It makes no sense. This is gross. Some of the worst gold ever. I was one last time I thought was pretty bad. I was excited for this. I thought we're gonna break like possibly 3 bars. We're not even gonna break 2 bars. We only got 4 left. Good God. Alright, dump you. This is more chaotic, though. I like that. Alright, add you to here. And just run you through here. I feel like it's a lot louder over here than it was before. Got 2 left. Alright, toss you in here. These ones sometimes don't get to 100%. I don't know why the shaker things, the duplex jigs, that's what they're called. I don't know why they don't. Like, it's just every once in a while they just don't. And there's no explanation as to why. Alright, you all done? Just mix you into the whole... Oh my god, this is literally the worst. Like, it's disheartening. It's so freaking bad. Because I know I was in the gold sections. You can see the squares that you mark. I don't know why it's so bad. That's why the gold sections are grayed out, because I dug it all up. Alright, put you in there. Just 1 bucket left there, 2 buckets here. This is nice though. Having 2 sets of these going. I remember in the beginning when these were so expensive. I was like, oh my god, I want those, but they're so much money. And now it's like, they're just so cheap, I don't care about getting more of them. The change around is wonderful. Alright. Dump that in, just let it all mix up. You're all done. You're all done. Oh wait, I gotta put 1 more back. In fact, you know what? Give me this. I was gonna leave the clean out that I was doing, like, of the system in, but I wasn't ready to record at the time. The last one I did anyways. I was so proud of the amount that I was doing. I can't believe it's so bad. I thought for sure we'd be breaking 5. How do we not break 5? What is this? What is this evilness? Alright, well, it's all done, right? Yeah, I can turn it all off. It's gonna be a little bit more gas usage, but I don't care. What time is it? 4:40 in the morning? Alright, so it's starting to get daylight. Ever so slightly off in the distance. Oh, God. Why is it so bad? I should have taken my car. Wait, do I have the dump truck over here? Yes, I do. I need to take this thing back down there anyways. But, I mean... Alright. I need to open up this because it's new save. Or new, yeah, load in. Here, right here, and right here. But yeah, as it stands now, like, if I do anything more with this tactic I'm doing, which has been working, like, it's very fast. I wasted 6 hours of the day, 7 hours of the day today in the game, just searching for pages and everything else. So, I mean, the speed at which I'm in here, like, I just, now, you can see how far over I am. So, right here, this whole square I dug up, that was in that. And it was 20s and 14s. This entire square right here was all 14. I don't know why it was so bad. It said the entire thing was 14. I mean, as far as... I think I can probably hop up here. Can you let me up? No? No, I can get up here one of these ways, over here. So it should be... Oh my god, let me go. Let me through! There we go. This is where I was digging, and I was getting a lot. This is where I was trying to get to next. That's the next one. So, I mean, if you look at it the way that pretty much anything would ever be, from anything I've ever seen of mining, you would have, like, a strip. So this is all 14s here. That's all 14s there. That was all 14s here. It should... This entire thing should be not necessarily super good gold, but it should be pretty good gold. So I don't know what is happening. Why it's so bad. Like, I don't know what to do about that, other than just pick it all up. I mean, and then as far as the other gold goes, like, if you go to the gold map, over here, it's 14s to 15s. Some 13 in there. But those are there, so basically my next plan was pretty much that I was going to get that. I was going to basically dig out this entire section here. And after that's done, then I was going to head straight through here to this wall, and get into this area. Start digging this area up too. I don't know. Like if I get to the last couple days of autumn, I'll probably turn it to 1 times during the daytime, 12 at night. I haven't, like I said, messed with the times at all. I haven't had to. But I feel like that's going to be a different story if we aren't close enough to the amount of money we need. I mean, I don't even want to go to town and cook this up. Like, in all reality, there's 2 reasons why. One, I wanted to do a save load test. I wanted to. I guess we could do it now, right? I can save it basically now, sleep until dawn, or sleep for what? It doesn't matter where I sleep till. But I want to find out if I lose more money via gold or if I lose more money via money when rent comes along. Because if it comes down to less gold, then I'll just not do the gold until we have like 10,000 gold or something like that. And as long as it's not daily that they keep taking it from me when it's in my inventory, it doesn't do that with money, so I don't think they'll do it with gold. But let's save our game right here. Override. Alright, sleep until dawn. Takes a second. Hello? Oh wait, we're on the same day. That didn't work. Sleep until dawn. There we go. Okay, so they take 973 grams of gold. That is roughly $42,000. That's about how much that would be. So $42,000. Alright. Alright, so it got roughly $135,000. Provision and rent money is $41,000. It's about the same. So I guess it really doesn't matter. Because I said roughly 42,000. It'd actually be less because I'm basing it off the gold bars we used to sell before, which were 500 grams. It would be... I think this is slightly less, actually, in the money. Alright, well, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to keep it as gold, I think. I think that's what we're just going to do. We're just going to keep it as gold. Just reload my save. I'm just going to keep this gold on me. We have a faster way now to process all this stuff, but yeah, I'm going to leave it here for now. I've been literally recording this for a very long time. I started last night, and I put a bunch of hours into this today. We got this upgraded. We at least have, you know, a lot of gold sitting here waiting to be made, but yeah, I'm going to leave it here. Next time there'll be a whole bunch more cleanouts to do, and thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye for now.